So technically in our mission, we're not supposed to speak Creole, in that we're not supposed to teach in Creole. We're not, because the scriptures are in Portuguese, you know, all the church material is in Portuguese, and so we should try to help people learn Portuguese if they don't already know it. And so Creole can be a tool toward helping them learn Portuguese and help them practice it. But in terms of like teaching solely in Portuguese, it's sort of like a crutch, and then they're detached from the church itself. I ran into that problem a lot in my second area, Mayo, because there's a lot of uneducated people there. Usually you find that like anyone over like 60 or anyone under 10 doesn't really know Portuguese enough because they haven't been to enough school. You should always try to speak with them in Portuguese so that they can understand more and more as you go along. But I just love, Creole is just one of those little pet things that everyone in the mission loves. So I want to give you an example really quick. So in my three areas, there's three different ways to say things. So how about, how are you? In Praia, you'd say, maneira que está. Okay, so in Portuguese, you'd be like, como está? And in Brava, you'd say, maneira que está. And then in Mayo, you'd say, moco está. And in Sal, you'd say, mane que buta. Mane que buta. And it's so funny and so different, but I loved it. It was just super fun, and people think it's a hoot when you just say one or two things, you know. I would say don't devote too much time to it because it can get distracting, but learn enough that you can understand people, because there's some people that can understand Portuguese, but they can't speak it. And so like it's normal that like in lessons you'll be teaching in Portuguese, they understand everything, but they can't speak it back to you. And so if you learn enough Creole to like understand what their needs are, understand if they have questions, then that'll help a lot. And yeah, it's really cool.